Hey guys, welcome back. This is Bernardo from the BTN HD, and if this is your first time checking me out, make sure to hit that subscribe button and get the latest and greatest on Lenovo product news. It looks like Lenovo has released two monster mobile workstations, the ThinkPad P1 and the P72. So I'm going to show you guys or give you my first impressions on these two monster machines. The first one in the list is the ThinkPad P1. Now the retail price for this guy, starting retail price for the ThinkPad P1 is around $17.99. The processor that you're definitely going to get an 8th generation processor, which is cool. But on this one, you could get an Intel Xeon or Intel Core. I'm assuming that when you get the Intel Xeon customized, when you're purchasing it, it's going to cost a lot more. Now for the operating system, I'm excited about this because you have an option to get it pre-built with Linux. Now for graphics, you could go up to an NVIDIA Quadro P2000. You have to understand that the ThinkPad P1 and P72 are built for those individuals that are doing hardcore designing, like architects, dealing with AutoCAD, Revit, 3D Max, and Maya. A lot of rendering. You need that type of power. Now for the P1, you could either get an IR camera or an HD camera. I'm assuming the HD could probably be 720 HD with 30 frames per second with a fixed focus. For memory, you could only get up to 64 gigs. Now I'm assuming up to 64 gigs, that's how you could customize it on the Lenovo site. But you could probably get a little bit more. Now for storage, you could go up to 4 terabytes of solid state drive. That's awesome. You could get a RAID 0 or RAID 1. I would definitely go a RAID 1. The battery is 80 watts. Power supply is 135 watts, which is, you need it. It's a mobile workstation. It's heavy duty. It has a lot of ports, a 4-in-1 card reader, and display is 15.6 inches, full HD, resolution of 1920 by 1080, IPS, 300 nits, which is awesome. 4K, you can get a 4K model, cool. And that one bumps up the nits to 400. This is definitely something that a designer will use. If you're doing a lot of Photoshop and raw images, that would be it. Now, again, this is a mobile workstation, so it's going to be heavy. I don't see anyone traveling with this a lot because starting at 3.76 pounds, that is super heavy. Okay, we're going to take a closer look at it. Off the bat, I think this model right here is the one with the IR camera. I would like to know what this is right here in the middle. I'm loving that 15.6 display size. 15.5 or 15.6 is great for me when I'm dealing with Adobe Premiere because I'm able to see all my panels with no problem. But this little thing right here, I'm assuming it's like a latch. I don't know. On the side profile, it looks like this is the power source right here, power port. Looks like we have, these are the two, Thunderbolt 3, HDMI. Ah, crap. This right here is the mini RJ45 port. That means I have to purchase a Ethernet dongle. Another thing that I have to spend. I'm already spending around $1,800 plus, and I have to purchase something else. It looks like you got the combo jack right here, which allows you to put the mic and headphone. The fingerprint scanner is located here. That's a nice placement for the fingerprint scanner. Normally you would see it right here, but here is nice. Power button is up top here. Cool. Nice. All right. Cool. And this is the other side. So this is your 4-in-1 card reader. And you have 1, 2, 3.1 USB, right? And this one is always on charging. And this is flat down. P1 looks nice, but really expensive. I'm assuming right off the bat, because it's such a heavy duty machine, this right here is definitely going to get hot. This right here will get hot. Looking at both sides of the computer, there's no vents, so I'm assuming the vents are right here. So all that heat that this machine is going to be producing, especially that Quadro card, is going to push it up. And you're going to see a lot of heating right here. So that's definitely something, if I get this guy in the lab, I need to check that out. All right. So the next one in the lineup is the P72, which is like probably the big brother of the P1. So let's take a look at some of the specifications on this one. Now the retail price for the P72 is going to be around $1949, $1950, and that's the starting price. Again, The processor is going to start with an 8th generation. It's either Intel Xeon or Intel Core. You have 4 choices for pre-built operating systems, which is great. For the graphics, you could go up to NVIDIA Quadro P5200. There's no option to get an HD camera, which is cool, IR camera. For total memory, up to 128 gigs DDR4. And for memory DIMM capacity, that means you get 4 SO-DIMM slots, 32 gigs per DIMM. Storage up to 6 terabytes. Holy moly, but they don't say what type of storage. So I'm going to assume maybe a solid state drive, maybe an NVMe solid state drive. You're definitely going to get a RAID 0 or 1. I would say go for the RAID 1. You have Optin 16 gig memory. That's huge. Battery capacity is 99 watts per hour. Power supply 230, which is a huge power supply. Wow. A lot of ports and connections. Nice. Cool. Got the 4-in-1 card reader. 17.3 inches display. Got a full HD or 4K. For the full HD, you get 300 nits. And for the 4K, you got 400 nits, which is the same specifications as the P1. But this guy is a monster. It weighs around 7.5 pounds. I definitely don't see myself carrying this guy around. It's one of those things that you replace your desktop, right? So let's take a closer look. Look at this monster. Wow. Cool. I like the fact that they placed LED indications right here. I think this guy is for wireless. And it looks like maybe power. Look, the fingerprint scanner is located here. The P1, the fingerprint scanner is located over here, right underneath the power. So they decided to put it over here. Again, this is the IR camera. It does not come with the HD. Awesome. This is a bird's eye view. This one right here, you're going to get a full keyboard with the number pad and the enter key. Awesome. Why did it? It's strange. You should have just moved this guy over. Right here in the top, this looks like the speaker system. It's nice. Want to like, okay, good job, Lenovo. On the P72, they added some vents. On this looks like the left side. So this right here looks like a 3.1 USB. And I'm assuming the rest of the ports are on this side, on the right-hand side. Oh, you got some in the back. Cool. So you got an Ethernet. Cool. That means I don't have to purchase a dongle. You have a mini display port, which is right here. Your SD card reader. I think these are USBs. Your Type-Cs. This is your power supply. Your HDMI. Or this is your power supply. One of these are your power supply. But it looks like, look, ventilation right here, here. It's not like the P1. P1, I didn't see any ventilations at all. So one of the things that I could say about the P72, you might not get a lot of heating. I'm assuming probably around here, a little bit over here. Heating for the ThinkPads, the most common areas are around this area right here in the display and around this area right here in the keyboard. But for the P72, having vents on the left, right, and in the back side, you might not get any heating issue. But again, starting price for this guy is only $19.50. So the more memory, hard drive space, and depending on what graphics card you get and the processor, it's going to be a lot more, like $2,000 plus. That's a lot of money. Again, these two machines are built for those individuals that are using Revit, AutoCAD, 3D Max, and Maya that are doing heavy duty rendering. And that's it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this impressions on Lenovo's latest mobile workstations, the ThinkPad P1 and the ThinkPad P72. If you have any comments or concerns, leave them at the bottom. Don't forget about hitting that like button, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.